Hey everyone, following Huntsville City FC's midweek game in Massachusetts, head coach Christophe Berra will be heading to the exit. Nick Kuzma has the latest on the local boys in blue.
It's no secret that the 2024 Huntsville City FC season has seen a lot more downs than ups. And on Friday, we got a new twist. Interim head coach Christophe Berra will depart from the club following HCFC's match versus New England Revolution 2 on Wednesday. Therefore, the club will need its third leader in the same calendar year.
Yeah, it was a hard decision. I really enjoyed my time here. Huntsville and Alabama have been very welcoming. Everyone's really friendly. However, my wife, just as I moved over here, my wife was pregnant, and it's getting to that kind of stage now that we feel it's better for us to go home.
The Christophe Berra interim era began on April 9th following the firing of Jack Collison. HCFC won just 2 of its 13 matches, picking up 8 total points in the standings with him at the helm. The club sits in dead last place in the league. Still, despite the record, Berra tells us about the goals he feels like were met during his time in the Rocket City.
I think we've seen moments in games and in periods in games that we've seen what we work on daily. Our training has been consistent, and don't get me wrong, it has been tough at times. That's normal, but unless you're one of the elite teams in the world, you know, there's going to be ups and downs. And I think I said to coaching staff that looking back in 10 years' time or 1 year's time, you know, I'll look back and it would be a great experience. I would have learned from it, and I'll be a better person for it and a better coach.
So what's going to happen moving forward? Well, Huntsville City still has 12 more matches to play after Berra leaves. HCFC Director of Soccer Operations Matt Cairns says there will not be another interim head coach of the club, but assistant Zach Harold will, quote, lead things on the sideline as a coaching search is conducted.
We're going to go through the full process now to hire the next permanent head coach of Huntsville City FC. So it'll be a very thorough process. You know, we're not going to panic sign someone. There's no strict timeline on we have to have someone by the end of the week or the end of next week. It's, you know, making sure the process is correct and get the right person in the role and have them there for years to come.
The final match of the Christophe Berra interim era kicks off from Foxborough, Massachusetts on Wednesday at 10 a.m. In Huntsville, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.